That's cool, ain't it?
Now let's see if I get the...
We're fixing to go live, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Boys and girls.
We're sorry we missed y'all last week. You let me know when we go live. Where's our live?
We're live.
We're live? How come I got no notification on this says live?
I think we're lagging a little bit.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. It can let you know.
Yes, new setup.
We don't have our music playing, Glenn.
Oh, I'm slacking.
Oh, gosh. Give it a minute for everybody to jump on here.
Yeah, give me a minute to get my shit together.
You straight, Glenn. You straight.
How do we look? We looking clear on here? Is it a pretty straight flow?
Yeah. It looks like might have a little bit of lag time there.
Of course, we're trying new technology for this episode.
Yeah, we're trying out brand new stuff. We've got a iPad, laptop looking deal there that allows us to see you guys. Plus, instead of going live on two different cameras like we had before, we're going to try to go live with the one. That way I can read the comments on my telephone here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this works out good. Oh, man, there's a huge lag time.
Big lag time?
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
Is the camera look steady, though?
Yeah, the camera looks real good.
Okay. So that's all I want.
Yeah. We got 3 people watching us. We appreciate everybody jumping on there. Everybody, oh, there's the theme music, baby. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that means that we're official.
That means we're officially live now. Oh, you guys let us know how the feed is coming through. I'll be able to see you guys over there, and as well as I should be able to see anything that you post on the comment section because I'm watching it as you guys are watching it, so it should come through. We've got the decor here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I don't think you can.
Smoky rubber burnout tires.
Got some burnout smell candles in this joint.
From my lady friend, and she's very awesome. She's not like my lady friend.
That sounds bad. Yeah, he was joking. He was joking.
It's a female.
That is a friend.
That is a business owner.
Oh.
That became an acquaintance when we were in Pigeon Forge.
Oh.
So, I mean, she is a lady friend, but not like a lady caller.
She's a person.
Not like, yeah.
Look how politically correct the world is made. I hate this so bad.
Well, I think this was more like I don't want to get in trouble.
You'll get stabbed.
But Stardust Candles in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And it's down at the old Square Mall. Square Mill. Down at the old Mill Square.
Down in Pigeon Forge where they're still living like Americans, not with the mask and I'm gonna throw stuff craziness.
That's madness.
Yeah, people does madness. People are silly.
You better not hit my hot rod. And then if some bitches hit my goddamn truck with that stuff, I'm just.
Now we're far enough out of the city where theoretically we'll probably never be affected by that.
All right. Anywho, speaking of,
well, yeah.
Out in the country, I heard Ricky D been doing a little racing.
I have been. Got the little potato noises going. Went and did bracket racing for the first time last weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I want to give a formal apology to everybody I've ever made fun of for bracket racing. I completely did not understand the funness of it. I didn't understand. It is not a spectator sport. I will give you that. It is not fun to watch. But it is incredibly fun to be a part of. I really do enjoy it. Sarah says the video quality is good, or the sound is good, the video is skipping. That's probably got something to do with the overcast.
It might have. It's been raining down.
There was a pretty bad storm. My buddy Bob Wexler called me up and he was like, "Hey man, I got this here pipe bender and this drill press and this bench grinder. You want them?" And I was like, "I'll be right over."
Maybe on a sunny day.
I come right over and did it. It was sunny over there on the left, and I come through here, and that sucks because the stuff's in the bed of my truck. So
oh no!
Hopefully it'll dry.
It's all right. That stuff's used to getting blood, sweat, and beers all over.
It's
shop tools, dude. That's what it does. That's lubrication. Beer, sweat, and blood, lubricant.
That's right. Tears just make stuff like that.
Tears just makes it gross.
But the bracket racing was extremely fun. I have discredited it. I was part of it as a child growing up, and I remember it was a lot of fun then. But in my mind, somehow or another, because I had gotten faster than what it was then, I was too cool for school. Like that's how I viewed that. Bracket racing, that's for those people.
And
I was utterly wrong. I have received a lot of backlash from it. A couple of my buddies have sent me some very unkind memes, but it's okay. That's why these shoulders is this big. I'll take it.
Forgot.
It's all right. I actually brought this one and changed in the truck. Also, I didn't get sweaty.
Slacking.
It's all right. But there's a lot that goes into it that I didn't look into, didn't really know. But what I know is this: is I spent the entry fee is all I spent, and the cost of filling up my car, and had a blast.
Heck yeah! Didn't break nothing.
Didn't break anything. Didn't have a. And here was the crazy thing: is I didn't. Well, I worked all day to get the car ready because I woke up that day and was like.
I seen where you done took the BFH and then.
Oh man, I'm hammered.
The wicked sketch and shit.
Oh yeah, I was beating the crap out of it.
I seen it.
And that made me feel really good because I've developed a lot of quitting base since I've gained a lot of weight. So a lot of times I'd be like, that's too hard. I don't need to do it right now. I could convince myself that it didn't need to be done. But then I don't know, I woke up that day and I was like, nay, go racing.
It's getting done.
This is not an option. I think I got up there about 9:30, literally about 5 minutes before they started the actual race. And they were like, what do you think of the run? And I was like, last time it went this. And they were like, try it. And there was a badass LSX powered white S10 runs around with Brandon Moore that I raced the first round. Dude, let me tell you, I got a heck of a head start. Like I got my car in at like 11:90 and he was diving at like 10:10. So he had to sit and wait for a minute. I mean, it was a bad deal. But I'll tell you, I'm rolling. I'm like, where is he? I know he's going to be coming. And then all of a sudden, just boom. I was like, God, he's flying. There's no way he's stuck in his brake. And then oddly enough, he broke out that round. And then I come around, so I got through the first round, come back to the second round, and I've got a bone stock Dodge Charger, the 4-door. Is that the Charger or Challenger?
The Charger.
Charger's 4-door. And he's dialed in like a 1590, and I'm like, oh man, I got this. I'm gonna sit here and wait. This is no big deal. I forgot my car usually does a lot better once it's got heat in it. So I dialed in.
Get out of your race. Get out of your race a little.
Well, no, I was like, no, I know. I'm watching the light. I cut a 122 or 123 on the tree, which for me was really good. The converter in my car is so bad. It's awful. It's not a bracket racing converter. But I'm nailing it. I'm like, I've seen this guy, and I'm like, oh, I'm flying. I was like, this feels good. And I pass him like he's got a boat anchor. I pass him like that white S10 passed me. Right. And I went by him so quick, I was like, oh, I need to get on the brakes. I got on the brakes hard, and I broke out by like 1/100th of a thousand. So didn't get through the second round, but then just drove right back around because he was testing tuning as well. Like I got kicked out, no big deal. Made a test pass, went the car's best it's ever ran. So.
That's my whole thing with bracket racing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's awesome.
I don't mind it. Like we said before, it sucks for the spectator.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting there like, oh, I think that guy take off. But
yeah.
Those that know it's a bracket race.
I think once the spectator's educated, you can almost kind of get involved in that too because you see the dial in. They bring it up now. You can see it in a couple of different locations. So you can see, oh, man, this guy's going to have to wait on this guy. And can he hold off? Can he not red light?
That's fun, but
it ain't like watching heads up racing.
Yeah, most people just like watch.
Right.
Line them up, shoot them down there.
Yeah.
But the thing about the bracket race is, like you said, not breaking out.
Yeah.
That'd be difficult.
That's
because you want to give it all.
Especially if you don't know your car. I'm not racing my car in 5 years.
Right.
So I'm like, the ideal of it is, what's going on, Anthony Kincaid? Watch us doing a big 480 swap right now, probably. The ideal is to be able to run your vehicle all out, but you just got to know what your vehicle's going to run.
Right.
Like
you said, you get a little heat in it.
Well, that's because I don't know my car.
Things change.
I ain't raced the car in so long that I don't know it. Yeah. You get them guys that go up there every day, and they're like,
consistency.
We got hung up there.
Oh, no.
Battery's a little low.
What?
It says our battery is running low.
Wow, I got it plugged in.
I don't know.
Well,
hopefully it's still coming through. This storm that's going through is really jacking with us a lot.
Well, the doggone thing is plugged in there.
Is it say that it's charging? Excuse us, guys. We're having technical difficulties. This is part of the podcast. This is part of the problem of having it live. Got Bobby Stennett in the house watching us. Hey, yeah, appreciate you. Everybody give us a like and share. We really appreciate it.
Just.
We're good.
All right, I don't know. We'll see. Test run on this dog.
Test run, no big deal. But like I said, if you know what your car is, then you can go there and you can hit it flat out. Now where I could see how you really have to have a tough car is when they got towards the later ends of the rounds. It was like you got your car back, you had about 5 minutes to turn your car around and be back in safely. Which I don't know. I kind of felt like, okay, hey, if you really got a street car, you should go do that.
Oh yeah.
So it was pretty interesting to. It was just a really, really interesting way to be in it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do even one even better.
You gonna try to go live on the phone in that?
We're going all over. We're going worldwide if my stuff won't stop messing up.
Woohoo! Got my titties in there.
There.
So now you guys should have 2 different ways to view it. One's just the backup in case the other one goes down. So
because this is all new technology.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out as we go here. Which next weekend we'll have some cameras as well. I'll have my GoPro if we can figure out how to feed through the GoPro or feed through the gimbal.
I need some technical people here. I told you once.
But it was really, really, really good time. It was cheap. It was just good. I mean, it was a lot different. It was a lot different than your normal like heads up racing. But now there's something that Dalton Winfield and Aaron are talking about maybe doing. They're talking about maybe bringing back the Midnight Madness deal to where literally. Basically, there's not a lot of places for us to hang out and just talk shit and be fun with cars.
Right.
I didn't go make passes if you want to. Right. But they're talking about maybe making, trying to do a once a month thing to where they do the Midnight Madness thing up there from like 10 to 2 in the morning. To where it's literally a car meet. You hang out, you're shooting crap with your buddies, and then all of a sudden, I get a stick up my butt, and I'm like, Glenn, I outrun your truck. And you're like, oh yeah? Well, let's line them up.
Well, isn't that the show that we was talking about wanting to put on the last podcast? We were like, man, we need to do a hot rod show where the drag strip is right there, and you're like, you want to talk shit about that little brop? We'll go right there, brop.
Well, I think we kind of got caught up in the technology or in the nomenclature of what we're calling stuff. We say we want to have a show. People view it as like a show. Yeah. We say like a meetup or a hangout. It's just
meet up,
beer at it, crap, whatever. But yeah.
Just gotta learn my lingo.
That's right.
If I say a show, it just means show fuck up.
It's alright. Got it. It happens. It's live. It happens. We're going to start.
No, that's going to be like a 20. That's not a quarter. That's a big one.
So, and just to give you guys a heads up, why we did not do the show 2 weeks ago, Glenn had a family emergency.
Yeah.
And come hell or high water, family's always first. That's what it's always going to be. It's the way it is. So, but
when your kid needs stitches
and handles it like a boss.
Yeah, when they're reckless, you gotta go.
And then they handle it like a boss. That was the big thing. He's like, I'm fine.
He's nuts.
Yeah. So, all good on the home front?
All good. He's healed up. He's doing great.
Good deal.
Excellent. Stitches came out yesterday.
Good.
Yeah. He's a boss.
He handled it like a boss.
So. Definitely rough and ready. Speaking of rough and ready, July 18th, 4x4 show.
Nice.
Is a go.
All right.
The Great American 4x4 show on Railroad Street at the, what do they call it, Adena Trail?
I believe that's what they're calling it now. And this is the, fifth annual? Fourth annual?
This might be the fourth.
Fourth or fifth annual.
Might be the third.
And as long as I do not have to work, I will be there.
Anyway, it's going to be a big show. Yeah, you need to be there. Take off.
Okay.
Take off. Just be like, I ain't going to work, man, because there's...
Brother, I've missed so much work. I'm surprised I got a job.
Well, supposedly there's supposed to be some really, really big trucks. Sky High rides, lifted rides, the Johnson County Jeep Club, Bluegrass Crawlers. I think the Johnson County Jeep Club said they were going to bring a flex ramp. So
nice.
If you want to stretch.
I'm going to point up the flyer here. It says free event registration, sponsored by S. Clark Construction, sponsored by Soundskin Inc., sponsored by HMS Fabrication and Machining. Why is this not sponsored by On Us Slimmers Podcast? What we got to do, brother? What we got to do?
we're going to do that. I need to put that on there. Probably put that on there.
We need to jump on there.
Yeah. Sponsored by everybody.
Everybody. But it's going to be on Railroad Street at 5 p.m. in Mount Kentucky, Saturday.
I keep pointing down there, and people are like, why are you pointing at the wall?
Yeah. But it's if you know where Mount Sterling is, it's if you know where they have court day at Mount Sterling, right down there. But it's going to be depot. July the 18th, the 2020 Great American Truck Show Cruising. If you want to take that and just kind of. Oh yeah,
look, hey, we got picture in frickin' picture, people.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look, Ricky's out of the scene.
That's okay. Hey, that's what it should be.
Anyway, you can go on over on Facebook and check that page out, Great American 4x4 Truck Show and Cruise In. And yes, we do ask that everybody that comes in there is a 4x4 show, like not 4x4 show truck, but everybody that comes in is a 4x4 for the show.
Right.
Or for the Cruise In. Like, it's strictly for 4x4s.
So basically.
And buggies, bouncers, crawlers, side-by-sides.
So would it be better to say it's for off-road vehicles?
It is for off-road vehicles.
Off-road vehicles.
Of the 4x4 variety. Yes.
So, sounds good. So this guy
I'm telling you, the shitty feed on that's got me frazzled. Man, I'm dropping
the bombs.
I'm dropping quarters left and right here. I need to stop talking before I get.
No, you're fine. I don't know where to watch it on here, so.
Isn't technology wonderful? It's great.
It's all right. We're working it out. So, what else do we want to talk about? We talked about why we didn't do the show last week. We talked about the great.
Talk about bracket racing.
Talk about bracket racing.
Talk about the Great American 4x4 show. It's going to be right down here on Railroad Street.
Again, you guys, it's literally behind us this way. That's why we keep going back.
I know. That's a hard habit to break. Starbucks was going to sue me for that one.
You got copyright infringement?
Yeah, they were like, no, we're going to take this video. He sang 3 words. So.
Get it.
Wheels of Fire. Wheels of Fire. Fields of Fire. I will get the thing on it, but the other show that is down in Owensville.
Oh, okay.
Chris Coker, I believe, throws it on.
Remember, Owensville's track right now is closed until further notice.
Really?
Yes.
I have not heard that.
There's
news to me.
There is some people. There's one individual, from what I understand.
I did read that.
Yes, that says basically.
Well, then we need to talk about this. There it is.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't have enough knowledge based on this to tell them, like, hey, they're talking about maybe bringing back the Midnight Madness deal, to where literally, basically, there's not a lot of places for us to hang out and just talk shit and be fun with cars.
Right.
And then go make passes if you want to.
Right.
But they're talking about maybe making, trying to do a once a month thing to where they do the Midnight Madness thing up there from like 10 to 2 in the morning, to where it's literally a car meet. You hang out. You're shooting crap with your buddies, and then all of a sudden, I get a stick up my butt, and I'm like, Glenn, I outrun your truck. And you're like, oh, yeah? Well, let's line them up.
Well, isn't that the show that we was talking about wanting to put on the last podcast? We were like, man, we need to do a hot rod show where the drag strip is right there, and you're like, oh, you want to talk shit about that little bop, we'll go out there, brop.
Well, I think we kind of got caught up in the technology or in the nomenclature of what we're calling stuff. If we say we want to have a show, people view it as like a show. If we say like a meetup or a hangout, it's just
meetup,
beer addict crap, whatever. But yeah,
just gotta learn my lingo.
That's right.
If I say a show, it just means show the fuck up.
Sorry. Got him. It happens. It's life. It happens. That's
going to be like a 20. That's not a quarter. That's a big one.
And just to give you guys a heads up of why we did not do a show 2 weeks ago, Glenn had a family emergency, and come hell or high water, family's always first. That's what it's always going to be. It's the way it is. So, but
when your kid needs stitches
and handles it like a boss.
Yeah, when they're reckless, you gotta go.
And then they handle it like a boss. That was the big thing. He's like, I'm fine.
He's nuts, man.
Yeah. So, all good on the home front?
All good. He's healed up. He's doing great.
Good deal.
Stitches came out yesterday.
Good.
Yeah. He's a boss.
He handled it like a boss.
Definitely rough and ready. Speaking of rough and ready, July 18th, 4x4 show.
Nice.
Is it go?
All right.
The Great American 4x4 show on Railroad Street at the, what are they calling it, Adena Trail?
I believe that's what they're calling it now. And this is the, what, 5th annual? 4th annual? 5th
Might be
annual?
the 4th.
4th or 5th annual.
Might be the 3rd.
And as long as I do not have to work, I will be there.
Anyway, it's going to be a big show. Yeah, you need to be there. Take off.
Okay.
Take off. Just be like, I ain't going to work, man, because there's...
Brother, I've missed so much work, I'm surprised I got a job.
Well, supposedly there's supposed to be some really, really big trucks. Sky high rides, lifted rides. Johnson County Jeep Club, bluegrass crawlers. I think the Johnson County Jeep Club said they were going to bring a flex ramp. So
nice.
if you want to stretch.
I'm going to point up the flyer here. It says free administration, sponsored by S. Clark Construction, sponsored by Soundskin Inc., sponsored by HMS Fabrication and Machining. Why is this not sponsored by Unfiltered Podcast? What we got to do, brother? What we got to do?
We're going to do that. Or, I mean, yeah, I need to put that on there.
We
probably
need to
put that on there.
We need to jump on there.
Yeah, sponsored by everybody.
But it's going to be on Railroad Street at 5 p.m. in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, Saturday.
I keep pointing down there, and people are like, why are you pointing at the wall?
Yeah, but it's if you know where Mount Sterling is, it's if you know where they have court day at Mount Sterling, right down there. But it's going to be
depot.
July the 18th, the 2020 Great American Truck Show Cruising. If you want to take that and just kind of.
Oh yeah, look, hey, we got picture in frickin' picture, people.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look, Ricky's out of the scene.
That's okay. Hey, that's the way it should be.
Anyway, you can go on over on Facebook and check that page out, the Great American 4x4 Truck Show and Cruise-In. And yes, we do ask that everybody that comes in there is a 4x4 show, like not 4x4 show truck, but everybody that comes in is a 4x4 for the show.
Right.
Or for the cruise-in. Like, it's strictly for 4x4s.
So basically.
And buggies, bouncers, crawlers, side-by-sides.
So would it be better to say it's for off-road vehicles?
It is for off-road vehicles.
Off-road vehicles.
Of the 4x4 variety. Yes.
Joe, that sounds good. So this guy
I'm telling you, the shitty feed on that's got me frazzled. Man, I'm dropping
the bombs.
Dropping quarters left and right here. I need to stop talking before I get.
No, you're fine. I don't know where to watch it down here, so.
Isn't technology wonderful? It's great.
All right, we're working it out. We're working it out. So, what else do we want to talk about? We talked about why we didn't do the show last week. We talked about the Great American
bracket racing.
Talked about bracket racing.
Talked about the Great American 4x4 show. It's going to be right down here on Railroad Street.
Again, if you guys, it's literally behind us this way. That's why we keep going back.
I know. That's a hard habit to break. Chicago's going to sue me for that one.
It's got copyright infringement.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're going to take this video. He sang 3 words out of that song.
Get it.
Wheels of Fire. Wheels of Fire. Fields of Fire. I will get the thing on it, but the other show that is down in Owensville.
Oh, okay.
Chris Coker, I believe, throws it on.
Remember, Owensville's track right now is closed until further notice.
Really?
Yes.
I had not heard that.
There's
new news to me.
There is some people. There's one individual, from what I understand.
I did read.
Yes, that says basically.
Well, then we need to talk about this. Here it is.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't have enough knowledge base on this to totally be like, hey, this is it. All thing I can do is post, or I can read about what I-64 posted up. What they posted up was simply this: the track is shut down until further notice due to a very old ordinance that an ex-state representative is now pushing. Because that ex-state representative is pushing this, it has caused them to close it until they can get it hashed out in court. I believe this is not the first time this has been brought up. I believe this is something that they've fought quite a little bit, and hopefully, our prayers are with them that they don't lose their business and that they get that rectified and we can get back out there and support that track as much as we support all the other tracks. So that's what I know to be law on that so far. I don't have any of the inside scoop as far as who the person is that's pushing the issue, what the ordinance is that they're trying to push. I don't know what any of that is. I just know that right now I-64 has put out a statement that says they are closed until they get this issue worked out.
Doggone bureaucrats is ruining the fun, man.
Of everything.
Yeah. It's too noisy. It's too. I don't like the smell of racing fuel. Oh, you can't put a dirt track over there.
Look
here, folks. Look here, folks. By golly.
Didn't you just buy a bunch of land? I think we need to bulldoze a bunch of land and put some tracks down.
But I'm just saying, people are talking, oh, you doggone hot rodders in the street, by golly, and then they get a place to go, and people give them places to go, and tracks are formed, and then the popularity falls, and then people that still truly want to race, instead of being on the street, are still there, and then some people just want to be like, you doggone hot rodders out there on your tracks.
I think a lot of people are just bored, got nothing to do better than bitch and gripe and complain.
No, and I'm bitch and gripe and complain about the people that bitch and gripe and complain.
Well, that's different though, because those people that are griping, they're trying to take something away from you. There's a difference.
Yeah.
If you're just bellyaching to be bellyaching, that's one thing. But if you're bellyaching trying to stop a whole group of people from doing what they want to do, then that's not cool.
That is not cool.
Just when we're going to do it.
When it's harmless fun.
Yeah. We're going to do it anyway. We can either keep the facilities open and we'll do it there.
And it's not like it's not like it's state funded fun. I mean, racers, hell, I can't say that. I know a lot of racers that. Maybe this year it might be government funded racing. At least government finished project.
Yep, government finished project. That is for sure.
So I'm not even going to continue that statement.
Right.
I was going to make.
I went into something today that I hadn't been into in a very long time, and I was like, I need this in my life. Air conditioned garage.
Oh man,
dude, that's like the way to do it. And his garage is like a 28 by 32, so not a super big garage, but not a super small garage.
Yeah.
And he had a little small
window unit.
No, it's an actual heat and AC unit, but it was only like $1,500, dude.
Only.
For what you're considering for what it would cost to put an heat and AC unit in your house. $1,500 was a lot cheaper. That was installed done.
Well, I hope you live in bigger than a 25 by 30 house.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying, $1,500 pretty good. I got a box fan in my garage.
I had a fan once, but they caught running into it with it. That's okay. I think I probably owed him a lot of money.
I bought one of them big old fans from Tractor Supply.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it worked for like 30 minutes and then stopped spinning. And then I was like, right then just was like, oh yeah, I forgot to buy that replacement thing. That they were like, you sure you don't want the replacement thing for $12 extra? I was like, nah, it's a fan. What could go wrong with a fan?
Well, they've got a 30-day reply or a 30-day return policy.
I didn't even think about it. I done kicked it, jumped on it, do it around.
And so take that joker back.
Just gonna buy a new one. Lost my faith in fans.
I'm going to Real King Tom Lim right there.
Lost my faith in fans. In humanity.
Not you fans. However many of you on there. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We were trying something new. It didn't work out, but that's all right. I am picking up a laptop today, actually. Leave here. I'm going to pick up a laptop.
It's actually a tablet.
Yes, tablet.
Like a tablet.
But we'll be able to hook this into that and the gimbal to stabilize it. And maybe even the GoPro.
Oh.
Be able to record to the GoPro. So we'll be recording 4K high def.
Dang.
Right.
God dang, Ricky, I'm going to have to get me some work done. Shave.
You want to shave? I'm just going to get you to tattoo me up the rest of the way so I look cool.
We could do that.
Now that big announcement. I feel like we can use this platform to say that. About you guys being
I'm back to work.
Soundskin Inc. back open for business. Call Mr. Glenn for your appointments, or call the shop for your appointments. Don't use his personal Facebook to talk to him about the tattooing. His personal Facebook is for hot rods, cars, and awesome memes. Use the Facebook app or the page.
This guy's my new PR guy right here.
That's what I do.
Public relations.
Is that a job? Like, can I quit my job, come work for y'all? Can I do that? I'm in.
It's free, a paycheck.
Someday.
Oh yeah, getting my truck back tonight. Hopefully.
No one knows about your truck.
Yeah.
So give them the skinny, and what happened to the 6.0 powered stroke them?
The high pressure oil pump stroked out.
Said I'm out. I don't even
Said
know.
I'm done with you sons of guns. I'm going elsewhere. So, and that happened like the third day that we were off work too. Couldn't have come at the best time. Like I was like, I couldn't have planned that failure any better. So I've been stuck for 2 months at home with my old Ram Charger to drive, which is cool, but my Ram Charger don't like to be a daily driver.
No.
I'm having problems with it now.
What's up?
I think I got to rebuild the carburetor.
Too many vertical plunges?
Yeah, I think so. I do believe so.
The need to see you be like, nope.
So I'm gonna put it up for sale at the truck show, I believe. And I'm ready for another. I want to trade.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, I either want to sell.
You got to brief me on stuff like this before we go live. We're going to talk about how to sell Claiming Jane.
I know, man. I want a T-bucket.
You can't go from a Ram Charger to a T-bucket.
I know Calamity ain't gonna give me no finished T-bucket.
She might. I posted my car, but they had a guy offer me a 2016 Duramax Denali for it.
Dang, cuz, you gonna take it?
Well, I mean, am I done?
Take it?
Yes.
Which car?
Huh? 99.
Ricky just got him a dirty Mac.
Well, the deal's not final. Well, hopefully. The guy offered me to trade. He was like, hey, I'll trade you my Denali for that. I was like, all right.
Well.
And then he's got to work some financial stuff out to whatever, but he acts like he wants it. So Memphis cool. Might be gone. We'll see.
Dang, that's a big heartbreak.
No, I'll build trigger.
He's out build trigger. Anyway, so my H-pop went out, and I was like, man, it's gonna cost me like $5,000 to get this thing fixed because I won't cheap out on diesel work. I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, just fix. You know, if I'm gonna have it bulletproof, I want a daily driver diesel, so I have to get a bulletproof.
And it needs to be 700 horsepower.
And it needs to be, yeah. So I didn't know it the whole time. It's been deleted and studded. I didn't know it already had hit studs.
Well, heck yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, well, yeah, because I'm not a diesel mechanic. I'm not just gonna go out there like some of these diesel mechanics. You call them, you're like, hey, what are you doing? They're like, oh, I'm just tore the top off my engine down, just cleaning up from it and cleaning my turbos. I'm like, that doesn't sound like fun to me. Like, the diesel mechanics are a whole other line of crazy to me.
I need to make some friends with diesel
mechanics. So yeah, I'm not the guy to be like, yeah, I'm just going to tear down the top of my engine and see if it's been stuttered or not.
Right.
You know, especially because the engine in those trucks is like halfway underneath the dashboard. Or
they're like hip bodies.
Freaking arm length underneath the dang window. So, yeah. So it's all been done. So now it gets tuned and all kinds of aftermarket goodies.
Who's doing all the work?
His name is Josh, and he works at a shop in Madison County. But I do believe he's trying to.
Doing it on the side?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to disclaim anybody until it's final.
It's being done, okay? But when it's done, you'll know.
But when he does do whatever he's going to do, I'm going to fully support his shop because, hey man, it's a quick turnaround. He had that thing done in like a couple days. I can't complain.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do nothing to these truck and a half for like a month and a half.
Dude, it's everything. He sent me a list like that. This is what your truck's getting. Holy cow.
It's always good when they say, hey, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever, dude. You're the diesel mechanic. I don't know.
That's how I ended up with your tattoo, Glenn. I made an appointment with Glenn. I walked in. It was dried up. And he was like, boom, this is your tattoo. And I was like, all right, done.
Slap it on there. It's always best when you let people that like what they're doing do what they want to do and they want to do it the way they want it done.
Yep.
You get a better product.
Yep, because they get to build their vehicle for you.
Yeah, quit trying to micromanage them, you know?
Yeah.
Just, I mean,
you pay them for what they know, not what they're doing.
Exactly. They're there for a reason. They're professionals. Let them be professional.
I like it.
You know what I mean? Like, you can tell if somebody's bullshit. You go into a place and it looks like ass and it's half-assed. I mean, you can tell a half-assed place from a half-assed.
Yep.
Ain't rocket science.
Unless you look at my shop. My shop looks like a half-assed place, but trust me, I had my first returned work I had to redo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What was it?
Remain sealed on LS1. Those are 50-50 chance on whether or not they're going to seal anyway. You can do it 100% right, and then, it's still might not seal. So, It's fine. It was real cool. I just got the gas money back.
I mean, it's Chevy.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't say.
Hey, I'll leave it. They're not running.
I've got them all. I've got Chevy Blues, Dodge Blues, Ford Blues.
So you don't have
I'm
Ford
singing
Blues,
all
Blues,
kinds.
Blues,
I'm
like
singing
that.
at the jazz club tonight. All the blues are going down.
I've got the mechanic blues. All these hot rods are killing me and you.
He's gonna be a country singer before we even know. We're gonna call him one week, be like, "Hey Ricky, you down to do the podcast on Thursday?" He'd be like, "Nah, brother, I'm heading to Nashville." I can see it happening too.
Nah.
See it happening.
I'll be like,
cut me a record.
I'm like, Glenn, we gotta take the podcast to Nashville. Let's go.
Right. I want to do a podcast while we're cutting the country out.
You know, they're like, you don't know her like I do. Talk about camshafts, okay? Hold on.
Hell no. Hell no. You don't advance the timing like I do. Yeah.
That's good. I can't even try to sing that. That's awesome.
You just got to make it all relate to car problems.
There we go.
You know?
Car problems, women problems, are the same thing.
Yeah. It'd be like the advanced auto blues. Is that two-wheel drive before?
What color is his jeans?
Yeah.
What's the number 7 number on your VIN number?
Yeah. It's like I went in that parts store and I was like, "Hey, I need a set of worn hubs, lockout hubs." And they said, "Is it two-wheel drive or 4?" I said, "Well, two-wheel drive until you can tell me where the freaking lockout hubs are." Like, take an interest.
So you really messed them up then. They're like, what?
Yeah, they're like, "What do you mean? What's
I go in there and I tell them-
lockout hubs for like a door?"
What my buddy Tony struck, it's a 2000 Silverado that came out with a V6 that also had a 4060E in it. Well, now it's a 2000. It's a
You don't
2000
even
Silverado.
want to dance that. You don't even want to take them steps.
With an LS1 out of a 99 Camaro and a 4080 out of a 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like.
Now you got a 70 what with a 90 Hunt and a 2000 what?
Yeah.
It's
You,
like
basically,
work.
you look the part up, get the part number, and go there and sign it this.
Yeah.
It works way better.
Yeah, it's like you work on something and just give them something from that year. It's a total different model than what you're working on. They're like, yeah, and it's a perfect part.
So this T-Bucket that you're on,
Yeah.
can it be like a big block twin turbo Chevy? Which, by the way, John Corey and the guys at Howtech today are working, did the first fire up.
Oh, yeah.
First pull on Corey's job.
I seen that, yeah.
He refuses to give me any numbers on the thing, even though I promised him I wouldn't say, but I bet it's fast. I bet it makes a bunch of power.
Go ahead and disclose it on all cylinders. Go ahead and let us know.
A lot.
He ain't gonna let us know.
Yeah. But John Corey is part of the King Cam Mafia. We had Dustin here.
Yeah.
So them guys can be doing some big things.
Hey, John's a good fabricator. I say it every time.
Dude, he is.
Like we talk about
And his
TCM.
prices can't be beat.
We talk about TCM. I'm like, that dude.
I tell him all the time to quit his real job and just do that. And he's like, nope.
I'm saying he's damn good at it. John's good at it. God dang boy, he's good at it.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good at it.
I've watched him grow so much. I met him 10 years ago.
Like for a little bitty kid, I always
And he's like, he would talk about like all the old redneck stuff that everybody knows didn't work at that point. To now he's 25.5, best chassis, aluminum headed, big block, twin turbo, bad hammer, right?
Yeah, big Mally.
He
Squirt body
completely
Mally.
advanced. I feel like I got stuck. I didn't do anything.
It's like y'all were racing and he was like blew the doors off. Blew the doors off.
My truck blowed up and ran into a wall and crashed, killed me.
That car it's gonna be a
It's
monster.
bad.
I seen can't no one get a clear picture of Dustin's car.
It's because it's so
This
fast.
thing is moving. It's a motor.
So fast.
It's moving. It's shaking.
I think he does it on purpose.
Little tire lift. Seen a little
It's got all kinds of
twisted.
nitrous on it. I like it nitrous.
I don't know. I don't know.
I approve.
Procharger, turbo, supercharged, nitrous, all the power adders. Throw them all on there.
If people ask you, what have you done that thing? You say everything.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What's it to you? Can't beat me. Don't worry about it.
It'll probably not stay together. Whatever.
Yeah, procharged and turbocharged.
Forward stroke, turbocharged, supercharged, and nitrous fed, methanol injected.
God dang.
Come
E85.
get you some.
E85 even. Automatic stick shift.
Automatic.
It's an 884 9 inch.
What? It's got
That's when you know you talk to the real car guys.
Yeah.
It's got that cross ram Mopar intake on that SBC 350.
What the hell?
You got dang right.
I hate those kind of people. I hate those kind of people.
I drilled it out. I drilled it out to work.
I made it work. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? My uncle's got one just like it sitting in the house. Except it's polished.
Yeah, two of them even.
I hate that.
One of them old coon dogs sleeps on.
I can't stand those kind of people.
I'm one of them people. Non-car guys talk about car stuff. Like, oh, that's the engine. God dang right. That right there is the engine.
Right, yeah. How are you doing on the Trans Am?
I gotta get a whole front clip. I've got the whole front end of that car taken off.
Painted up, looking pretty.
Painted up, looking good. Sanded down, super duper. Got the stuff in it. Now I'm just waiting for the front clip. And
since you got tore down that far part, I would heavily encourage you to go ahead and replace the AR bushings.
What?
Yeah.
They don't need it, already been replaced.
Not bad.
Same.
Not bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on that car that's been done by me.
It's gonna be nice.
Should be nice, man. I'm excited. I'm ready to get it back together. It's the big Fisher T-top, not the small T. So I
know there was a difference. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Fisher T-tops only give you about that much room down the middle of the car. Yeah, about that.
So
much
they're wider? Are they wider and longer, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Fisher,
it's funny.
Fisher body T is like 24 inches wide and like 28 inches long or something like that, and then the smaller T's are only like 18 inches wide.
You just educated me, because I always thought the smaller ones was something that somebody else, like they did themselves. Because I've seen a bunch of them cars.
Yeah, there's a big.
Would be like, why is the T-top smaller? That don't make no sense. Because I like the big T-tops, the ones I've always seen. So I just and they're a different shape too. And I always felt like the smaller ones was some heel deck done.
Yeah, and you got
that's a factory deal. The smallest.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I had
some
that.
of them are installed, some of them are factory.
I'd be pissed if I had that. I was like, no, I want the big T-top.
Yeah, Fisher T. That's what I want.
Fisher T.
Fisher T-top.
Fisher, body by Fisher.
Body by Fisher.
I always remember seeing that
on the seal plate. Yep. But yeah, and those cars were popular for, people jumping up, chicks jumping out of the T-top and sitting on the. So I got a pound doggone footprint out on the roof of it that I discovered. Oh, dude, I took that Bondo off that fender and it looked like a Frankenstein under there. That's why I just pulled the whole front clip off. I said, the hell engines, it's all getting replaced. I ain't got time for this bull.
I don't even want to fool with it.
I don't even want to fool with it, so I'm trading all my parts in. And some extra parts that I got off some other projects for some new parts.
Well, I understand. I very well could potentially be in that same boat. If this guy comes through and says he wants my car, and I have to drive around my dream truck, I guess, then
you gonna get an F body?
Well, no, I use the 81 Camaro trigger. That's trigger's 81 Camaro.
F body.
Are they considered F bodies then?
I believe that.
They probably are.
I believe so. F body is.
And then you
all
know
that
the
style.
You know the secret that I'm not bringing to the channel yet, but I have been given the go to go ahead and go get that car and take it to my house.
I think 81 still an F body. I think F body runs 82.
I don't know.
Maybe I can't remember.
I've always referred to the third and fourth inches as F bodies, but they all might be F bodies. I don't know.
Might be.
I mean, G bodies stay G bodies the whole way through, so I'm sure they probably
G body shuffle.
Yeah. But
skirt.
I just throw the. I mean, I've got another 4080. I've got another 530. I've got a wire harness.
You know LS it? Nice.
Does a fat titty pants? Oh, there's my 20.
That's your 20. right. Just breaking all the rules.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty well LS. That's
so what's the rear end of that car?
8.5.
8.5.
373 gear.
Okay. And that'll hold up then? That'll hold up?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what I make about 700 horsepower.
What's that?
It's already cut down by a race car. So actually, if I bracket race it, I won't do a twin turbo setup. If I bracket race it, if I get into that as much as I think it will, I'll probably go with the Pro Charger because it's just as consistent.
You better watch out.
For what?
Because if you twin turbo LS swap that car, you're gonna have another 78 Camaro on your ass.
As long as it stays on my ass, I ain't worried.
Oh, Kevin. Oh. To get that brake light.
But
Paradise by the brake lights on your dashboard.
But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened. We'll see.
I would like to see you get that car going. I love that style car.
Oh, that's my first car. I really like them.
I don't know why it's sitting out there in the yard. Why it ain't getting no love?
Because I'm lazy, fat, and unmotivated. I mean, that's pretty clear that up for you.
And in other news,
because I've been waiting on buying a computer and getting film stuff so I can do the YouTube thing a lot better. That's what I'm telling myself. I feel like once I get a laptop, I'm gonna be like, I got to video this. I need to, where's the money gonna come from to build a car? I got no idea. We'll see. But whatever.
YouTube channel, man. That's all you got to do these days is just be a YouTube star.
Yeah, because that's easy. It's just like acting. All you got to do is be a movie star.
That's all you got to do. Man.
Yeah, anybody.
That's all you got to do. It's just content.
Yeah.
There's people watching.
Content creator.
There's people watching us right now. We're not.
Dude, we made like $4 off this so far.
I'm telling you,
we're
man.
rich.
Balling. Out of control. Look here. I cashed that $4 check. All in. I need that for a pop later.
No, we'll talk about it.
Anyway, we're not going to talk about that.
So, feel like we'll. I think we should meet together sometime between now and the next podcast. Try to look over the laptop deal so we can work that out. That way we don't have the technical difficulties because that kind of throws us off.
And all the racetracks are opening back up.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's getting back up. Car shows coming back together. People get out there.
Have fun.
Get out there and have fun. Enjoy your country. Get out there.
It's the greatest country in the world. Regardless of what the media tries to tell you, regardless of what Facebook tries to tell you, I promise you this is still and will always be the greatest country on this earth. Because in any other country, if this crazy stuff is going on, you know what they do? They bring out a cannon and kill you. And our government goes, you know what? Well, we're not going to do that yet. So,
Yeah.
Easy. You'll get the little band. You'll get the band put on our lives when we do them. So it's the greatest country in the world. Don't ever forget it. And go out and enjoy it. There's people all over the world. There's people all over this country enjoying what we need to do in the summertime. And if you don't do it, it's because you choose not to. I mean, I get it if you're worried about the COVID, you're worried about the riots, and hey, that's fine. It's your prerogative to stay in your house. That's fine. But I'm telling you, pack a gun, carry a mask, go enjoy the country.
That's right. Go to your oceans. Go to your mountains. Go to your oceans.
Not our mountains. Y'all stay out in Kentucky. We don't want you.
Dang! Dang! Did I tell you his next job is for tourism? Anyway.
Not terrorism, tourism.
This is us, and we're going to sign off on this note before I have to get a shovel for this hole. Just digging it deep.
We just digging it deep. Hey, sir. Hey,
I'm already cuss words in like $28 and some odd change.
Sorry, we had fun. But hey, we appreciate you guys. Please like and share it. We love you. We're sorry that we missed you. We appreciate you guys working with us on trying to develop the new technology. If you've got any ideas, send them to the On Our Cylinders Facebook page. You can hit me or Glenn up if you want to. But Justin Quillen gave us a really good idea to try to read the comments here. But we kind of got mixed up, so we'll work on that next time.
And we'll have better topics next time. This kind of we got to throw it off.
Yeah.
We got to throw it off at the end of the month. Got to throw it off.
So it's all good, but it's all good.
Yeah, this is like we just came on here.
We're just freestyling.
We just want to let y'all know. Obligated.
No, we just want to let you know.
I'm just saying.
That's we love you.
All right, we'll see you all again.
Bada bing, bada boom, we out.